Hello and welcome everybody to my channel and my Patreon page. So this is an MPM simulation for the castle that's being fractured as a concrete, then deformed, and we have also the sands. Beyond that we have debris post MPM simulation that's being created and generated, then resimulated, and we have these magical dust from the character. The castle and the character all can be found in Sketchfab free for download. I didn't include them in the HIP file, but you can easily download them. So this is the magical dust. We use some VEX to drive the simulation. So here I simulated also water. The water is inside this tower, but then I remove just I like the look it's coming forward to the camera. Okay, and this is the magical dust. Also we have some smoke, and this is the collision and the fracturing. This is a new in Houdini 21. I like the look here also coming toward the camera, and this is how it refracture and recompute where the fracture will be according to the last frame. So let's go to the file now. So this is the HIP file. It's included in the Patreon post. So we have the castle. We move it accordingly to proper side. Then I isolated it, and as you can see it's not watertight, so we need to fix it. I extruded down, added poly extrusion, so we have some thickness. Convert it to a VDB, and this is the VDB. Then it's a distance VDB field surface. We added the MB source, and in the MB source, I stopped it because it's taking too much time. In the MB source we use the concrete with high density, and the critical stretch we lower it so it fracture easily, but with some preservation of the volume. Here we have the ground. Also we treat it as sand in the MPM source, and on the other hand we have the character. This is the character, this is the animation of it. So I took this segment and we make it as a collider with some stickiness. There it is. Now we did the simulation. So inside the MPM solver we have a sub-solver. In this, so in this VEX we are calculating the distance from the robot. Okay, so we are calculating the distance, and we add it to the group called down. Then according to the distance from the robot we are modifying the stiffness and the GB, so it's decreasing over time, and it will increase while it's decreasing. I will show you when we go up, up, up. So here, so let's go here. This is our character. Let's take this one. Let's watch. So let me activate some of the parameter here so we can see it together. So we have E, I'll just move a couple of frames so the robot is near the MPM source. So let's move a little bit here. Okay, a little bit more. So this is the E, the GP, GE. It's not showing here in the viewport, but in general, the closer to the robot, the easier it will break apart, and it will spread. Even when the character move, it still continues spreading, so it will crumble over time. So that's the point. So let's continue. So what's important now here, I did the split, so I can get the castle alone, and we use the MPM fracture and the MPM deform pieces, so we can get the geometry back after it being fractured. So as you can see here, get fracture, already I cache it. So it's taking the MPM simulated points and calculating according to the GB and GE where to apply the fracture in the last frame, and then we simulate the geometry again, and it's very nice. The more resolution you have, the better the outcome will be. Like, see, this one is being bent. Then we went back and we took this area alone, and we isolated it, and we created fluid or water from it, and we resim it. But for the collision parts, we use the fractured castle and the robots as a collider for the water, so the water will react accordingly, and it's already been simulated here also. So these are the points. So this is the volume of water, and it gets simulated. It will look nice here because we also add a surface for it according to the new MPM surface, neural surfacing. So it looks nice. Now back to the other section. So we took our robot, we did measurement for the curvature. Give it a second. This is from the lab. When you install Houdini, you will get it also, or you can upgrade and add it all. So here it is. Then we run this custom VEX that will show us multiple parameters according to the speed, to the angle, to the curve, to the bending. So let's use some of it, or I have it here, I think. Yeah, I recreated as colors. So here is one for the motion intensity. We maybe can view it as points. Let's remove this. So if we run it, it will just detect where is the motion intensity is high, and it will scatter points to that area, so we can emit particles from it. Also we have the long speed also, not only the speed, but a conversion with the previous frame or the 5 frames in a row. What is the longest speed? So here let me just make it as pixel and points. in these points. So we have some that's being calculated. Also we have the angular motion, so it is detecting where is the bending and the W, and it will scatter points accordingly. Lastly, we have the acceleration also, so we scatter only when we have acceleration from a pose or static pose for a couple of frames, and when it will start to move. So when he put his leg, it will not be affected and it will be removed. After all of that, we run a Bob simulation.
صورة سوف نقوم